ladies and gentlemen. Here we are once more, going directly into the sequel of the previous game we just did. Viewtiful Joe 2! Now, it was promised at the end of the previous game that there would be future threats the Earth would face, and that a hero would have to stand against them.
Fear me, you spineless vermin! I am the Black Emperor!
Earth will soon find itself a victim once more. Oh, Red Hero, save us from the brink of extinction. If you can't do it, no one can.
Who? Me?
No, us.
Viewtiful Joe 2!
Yes, just like the previous game, you have your hero Joe, but this time joined by his lovely girlfriend. They don't get married. They're not married, right? Girlfriend Sylvia. And as opposed to the Blue Emperor from the first one, or the Blue King, now we have the Black Emperor, who kind of looks like, what if Alistair, right, from the first game, decided he wanted to be the Emperor? Stop. Okay, let's just get in there. The game wants to go. What are my options? Sounds about right for this game. Sounds about right for this kind of era. All right, let's get it on. Of course, on adults. Of course, because we're an adult here. Now, unlike the previous one, I did manage to beat this when I was a wee lad. That's all to say that I'm going to perform very poorly anyway. Because it's been like a million years since I last played. Now just imagine the first game was a movie. Because it was.
Our red hero, Viewtiful Joe, blazed through Movieland like a comet and defeated the hordes of formidable foes with his VFX power. Thanks to Joe's heroic sense of justice and boundless courage.
Now, how did Charles get to be the villain to show up?
Does not end here. In fact, the next adventure is already about to begin.
Like I said, there's more to this story. There's 2 more times when Earth will be in danger, and each time a hero must stand up to defend it.
Looks like the party's about to begin any minute now. But you know, in the movies...
There always has to be a plot twist. That means that things always go wrong once before you get to the happy ending. Isn't that right, Joe?
That's my girl. This is where the story really starts getting interesting. Come on, partner. Lead this to...
Viewtiful Joe and Sylvia!
That was like the exact ending of the first game. Now you can imagine when I was a kid and I didn't know that that was the exact ending of the first game. I'm just like, oh, what a clever intro. At least Six Magine is happy carrying 2 people now.
Those are quite some pyrotechnics. I don't remember putting that in. Fear me, you spineless vermin! I am the Black Emperor! Say goodbye to your petty Movieland and bow down to my empire of motion pictures, Movieworld!
Oh. From Disneyland to Disney World.
Joe and Sylvia, here to save the day.
That is one serious saucer, dude. Can I give it a test drive?
Think you'll succeed in your evil scheme, huh? Well, think again. Ha!
Fools. I knew you would come. But not to worry. It's not you that I'm after. What's going on? My script never called for anything like this. What the? Whoa!
they're after the director. And they turned him into some sort of Emmy-based life form.
I already have one of the precious rainbow Oscars, which contain the power of the happy ending.
Oscar.
Once I
said
have
Emmy.
all
Oscar.
7, nothing can stop me.
Rainbow Oscars? What the heck are you talking about? You've done something to my father, haven't you?
Blue's in trouble?
Captain Blue made the happy ending in the movie Captain Blue possible. I've transformed his power into a blue Oscar, and now it's mine. But I have no time for kids' games. When I'm done with you, you'll be lucky to exist on the fringes of film.
Well, it'd be nice if he didn't. Well, I guess we're going 10 million years BC.
Joe, get up.
Wasn't she wearing like a
Giving me the creeps.
green dress
Yeah.
before?
Whew, you never know who may drop by.
We've gone back to normal.
You had a green
Maybe
dress.
there's something wrong with the V-Watch.
You-
Let's take a look around.
Sylvia, when the heck did you change your clothes?
Oh, thanks, Joe.
Are you kidding? This is the movies. You can do anything you want. Why don't you give it a whirl?
You don't have to tell me. Go, Fat Hat!
Whoa!
Shazam!
Let's roll!
Joe's got that vibe down. The party's about to get started. Unleash brutal punches and kicks. Dodge attacks with artful jumps and crouches. Crouch to deliver a devastating uppercut. Teach the enemy a painful lesson. Right. Punch. Kick. Kick. So I wanted them to do an uppercut, and then they maybe do everything else. The skull icon indicates an incoming attack. Dodge in time and take the bite out of enemy attacks. The enemy kicking at empty air loses their balance and drops their guard. Not even close. The off-balance enemy is defenseless. Now is the chance to teach them a lesson about justice. The powerful attack deals double damage. Strike a pose with beautiful touch and take a turn with your partner anytime. Remember, they are not the only hero. And that's what she does.
You're too slow. Show me your action.
Let's get it on!
Ow. Can I not? Okay. So, some of the icons you may notice are a little overhauled, but it's all basically the same. Oh, I don't have Red Hot Kick. Oh my goodness. Now, I'm not a big fan of Sylvia, so you will proceed to not see Sylvia at all. As long as I can help. In this game, I believe they do have different, unique VFX skills when we get there. Special skills they have access to. But, Sylvia's is one that I don't really care for. We'll get there. God. The amount of times I just want to be using any sort of ability right now. Alright, well. Oh. Almost fell to my doom. Well, this guy's got a shield. Gosh. So transforming doesn't help you on that front. I was just checking to see if you can like animation cancel.
Show me your
Maybe swap out. Took 2 hearts of damage from that too. A tank? I can't fight a tank without slow-mo. Oh no, I guess I can? This is gonna be bad though.
We're back!
I guess we decided to transform.
5 seconds earlier, at that moment of despair, our heroes, Joe and Sylvia, recalled instinctively that key series of magical words, that bold, righteous abracadabra that fills our hearts with love and emboldens our spirits. Yes, it's time. Once and for all, yell those words and yell them proud.
Baby.
Yeah! Do you think Sylvia was a cheerleader and that's why she uses the pom-poms? Use the V dodge to avoid enemy attacks with ease. Dodge incoming attacks with style. The enemy forces are all but worthless when faced with the heroes who have mastered the VFX powers. When the slow VFX is engaged, everything surrounding you moves in slow motion. Hit back incoming bullets and knock the enemies out. Punch. Looks like the enemy just couldn't hang with our style. Use the powerful slow punch to deal heavy damage. Deliver punishing blows to enemies mesmerized by this stunning, beautiful technique. And now we have double jumping power. Gosh. I really, really, really want to use the red hotkick, but I don't have it. Slow-mo also doubles your power normally, too. Again, for people somehow not to know. Oh, with the VFX watch glowing, I know it wants me to do a certain something. But what? Perhaps I should slow things down. You would think speeding it up would do that instead, but no, slowing. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for a nice horizontal log to jump on. Do I really want to go all the way down? I do. I need all these V-reels, because you see, for every 50 I get, it unlocks another bar on the VFX meter gauge, which then will allow me to use my powers more often. Whew. Wasn't there like a, something down there? Can I still go down there, please? I need to, check. I need to, for my own curiosity's sake. Yeah, there it is. Alright. For some reason I thought that was just like the actual way to go, like, you know, like some sort of a tunnel that I had to go through, but it was of course not. Well, I guess I'll have to use my slow-mo powers to get this propeller thing back down here. And away we go. It's like Verdes, but what if they weren't? It's kind of like the Biancos and Verdes from the first game are just like, well, we don't have anything to do now, might as well work for the new guy. Also very generous with these cheeseburgers. It thinks it can hide from us, but if we slow things down, we build up the boost. And let it go! Over the fence. Being awesome is rare. you do get to choose which one you start as. That's the whole gimmick here. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can switch on the fly. What kind of power-ups we got looking? The boomerang prices went up. That's inflation for you. But we got shocking pinks. Only for Sylvia this time. You can produce bombs to kick. The boomerang lets you throw the boomerang around. Slide kick lets both of them slide kick just fine. The Air Joe or Sylvia lets you maintain air combos in the air. The Red Hot kick and the Cool Blue kick is one of my favorite movement options in this game. We got the is that two A's? Is it Yamaar? The Yamaarashi. The artful overarm throwing technique, where you hold down the kick button. I don't know if I've ever used that. The Desperado for Sylvia. Double your pleasure and double the enemy's pain by adding a second gun to Sylvia's arsenal. I think that's probably necessary for her. There's also the Mach Speeds level 1 and 2. I would probably not be getting it. Didn't help me out in the first game. It's not going to help me here, I don't think. The Viewtiful Forever, or Sexy Forever. Also not getting that. Never helped me. The Ukemi. Don't need that, I don't think. And of course, the one thing I'm ever going to save up for is the VFX Turbocharger. So I don't have enough for the Red Hat kick. That's the first buy. After that, I'm just saving up for the VFX Turbocharger. We can also buy extra life points. And the Take 2, which turns out was one of the most beneficial power-ups there ever was. It's when you die, you immediately respawn right where you are without even restarting, losing a life, etc. And of course, you can get extra lives. Buying an extra life and the extra life bar, both those costs go up as you buy them. Slide kick isn't that useful. I might get it anyway. The Air Joe is surprisingly useful, I think, if I recall. Like, I didn't think it was good, but it turned out to be amazing. And I never get these things. Okay. I think that's about a good enough explanation for these. To my limited knowledge. What's a hint? What? Director's advice. VFX power should never be squandered. Using it with critical timing is what makes the VFX so special. Overuse it, and you will look like a 2-bit hero with 2-bit effects. You got it, Director Blue. Alright, well, I guess it's good enough for an intro. That's usually how I went with the last one. We'll go like a part 1, and then the part 2 that includes the boss, and then we'll go and go until I eventually fight a boss that kills me 1,000 times in 30 minutes, and I'll make that an whole episode, right? So away we go next time. See you then.